As you can see, all the parking spots are taken. That's why I prefer to fish in the morning before everybody gets out of bed. It's going to be a busy day out on the lake. All right, thanks for tuning in. I'm out here for an afternoon fishing session. Had to work this morning. It's gonna rain tomorrow. It rained yesterday. It's been really chilly. It's like 75 today. It's just up and down temperatures. Water temperature goes up and goes down. So I don't expect it to be awesome fishing, but hopefully I'll figure something out. Stay tuned. There we go. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oops. The old trusty Texas rigged worm. It's a jumbo. See if I can get this scale to work. .93. That's you know, it's a 3-pounder. That's a good fish. Beautiful. Not bad for a first fish. Not bad. I will take it. The old homemade worm. I use it a lot because it works. I'm using a 12-pound fluorocarbon, an 1/8 ounce weight, and a 3/0 round bend worm hook. So this here, it's a deep point. It's got a lot of rock. I had someone leave me a comment saying they break off with the Texas rig a lot when they're worm fishing. And when you're fishing in the rocks like this, you got to retie. I should have retied after that nice fish, but I didn't. Anytime you're bouncing it through these rocks, it's going to scuff your line up. So I might retie 4 or 5 times a day. And if if you're breaking off a lot, just go up in line size. You can fish, if you got a good fluorocarbon, you can fish 14, 16, 20-pound test if you need to. I just think the lighter line gives it a better action. Boy, that was a nice big pre-spawn spotted bass. Man, I love catching those big ones. You know, it's getting to be here on Lake Lanier. A 3-pounder is not that big, but I'll take a 3-pounder all day long. Another big spot. Another nice spot. Just throwing a small swim bait. There's all kinds of seagulls back here. You got a bunch of striper boats. The seagulls are back here because there's bait. So that's why I decided to throw this swim bait. My fish finder's showing all kinds of fish right here on the shallow little point. All right. First cast with the swim bait. You just got to figure out what they want. It's a good fish, whatever it is. I think it's a big spot. Yes, it is. Don't jump, you big son of a gun. Just a small swim bait. It's another, that's 3+. I'm not going to take the time to weigh it because I got a bunch of fish here. Okay, one little trick for you. If you're going to fish just a swim bait on a jig head, I dye my tail chartreuse, and if you can see, I've got it rigged on there just a little bit crooked, and that gives it a side-to-side wobble that they just can't stand. Anyway, something you might try. Oh boy. Jeez, it's another big one. Oh. Holy smokes. That is why I pinched down my barbs. Look at the size of that monster. I got to try to get a weight on that one. Wow. .35 spot. Nice one. Nice fish. Wow. Look at the belly on that one. Beautiful. Whew. Man. Whew. That fish took it a little deep, but I pinched my barbs down on my hooks so I don't hurt those nice big fish. Wow. Man. Man, I love seeing those big ones. Again, I'm out here on an afternoon. It's crowded, but the weather's beautiful. So all the, lots of boats out. So fishing gets a little tough. These fish feel that fishing pressure. Okay, I'm starting to get sunburnt. It's too warm to wear my jacket to cover my arms. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to fish. I'm getting scorched. Oh boy. That's another nice one, probably a 2.5 pounder. I've said it a million times, but the old worm doesn't let me down. Just have a rocky point here. These fish are exactly where you expect them to be, right on the point. There he is. Oh. Yeah, that's my smallest fish of the day. He's a 1.5 pounder. So I could fish these same areas with a crankbait or a whatever, you know, moving bait. But I'm picking apart all this cover on the bottom with this worm. Once it drops over a rock, lands right in front of their noses, they just can't stand it. Looks like an easy meal. Man, much as I hate to, I'm gonna have to put my jacket on. I'm gonna roast, but my arms are getting scorched. There we go. Oh. Golly. Amazing. It's just another monster. I mean, that's got to be close to 3. Wow. Got to be another 1 or 2. There he is. Where are you going here? Oh, it's another big one. Holy smokes. Look at the size of these monsters. I want to get a weight on this one, but first I want to make sure my boat doesn't drift in there in my spot. It's 2.73, so that's almost a 3 pounder. I mean, those are nice fish. Man, there's a concentration of them in there. Now I'm here. It's 4 o'clock. I can see some bait. So these fish they're hitting this bait. They're eating this bait. They probably got it chased up against this point. There he is. There's another one. Can you believe it? Oh, it's a jumper. I think it's another good one too. Boy. Yeah, it's a good fish. That's a good fish. It's another nice one. That's at least 2.5. That is amazing. I mean, I might be able to throw my swim bait in there, but you know what? Don't fix it if it's not broken. Well, I've caught quite a few. See if I can turn this camera on, kind of give you an idea of where I'm casting. So I'm casting right up, the point's right here. I'm casting right up in here fairly shallow. I think I am going to throw my swim bait in there just to see. If you watch the channel at all, you know I throw this worm a lot. Oh, he just hit it. He just hit it and then let it go. You know, it's a homemade worm. It's a color I've been working on for years. And oh, there he was again. And it works. It's a big fish color. If you're going to be throwing a worm on Lanier, my advice is it better have some blue in it. You know what? I want to experiment here. These fish seem pretty aggressive. I'm going to throw my swim bait just to see. I'll be surprised though, to be honest with you. I can see bait and fish under the boat. Tell you one thing, I'll give it a cast or two, I'm going right back to my worm. Well, I'm not stupid. I will stick with what is working. See, for all I know, that's my swim bait might have spooked them. I doubt it. There's a lot of rocks laying in here. I'm just pulling my worm over the rocks. And there's another. Oh, it's another big one too. Holy smokes. Oh boy. Pulling a lot of dirt. Get out from under the boat. I think this might be the biggest fish of the day. It's another monster. It's probably, I don't know. I kind of like just playing with my new scale. It's 279. That's still a good fish. I mean, that's a big one. I'll take 3-pounders all day. I can't believe how many of them there are. I'm still sitting in the same spot. All right, thanks for tuning in. Man, I love being out here. I'm thankful for every day that I can come out here and do this. The old homemade worm did the job again today. It's an afternoon bite, you know. It was kind of slow, and I just, if I'm having trouble catching them, I just throw the Texas rig worm, and it works. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back and fish with me next time.